Yeah, buddy. Welcome to Duct Tape Dynasty. I am the Duct Tape Dude.
I'm the dude.
And this is an NFL podcast broadcast. Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Man alive, kind of an impromptu show tonight. Not a lot going on in the NFL, but it's been a long time since we've had a show. And so it's like, you know what? We need to get back out there and let folks know this YouTube channel isn't dead yet. Actually, you know, it might have been lacking in production these last 2 weeks, but boy, we have been working in the background. And tonight, we've got some things to announce, which are pretty cool. Some things that are upcoming, which hopefully you'll get excited about. But before we get started, I do want to say we are at 199 subscribers. We need that 200 subscriber. Come on. If you're not a subscriber already, please minimize that screen. Hit that subscribe button. It's the biggest thing you could do to let us know that you like what we do here. We watch every single subscription. They all matter to us, and we're excited whenever a new one comes in, and that 200th one is going to be awesome. So let it be you or let it be your friend, whatever. Anyway, you keep hearing me say we, but you only see me. So let's bring on today's co-host extraordinaire. You've seen him many a time. Ladies and gentlemen, the Ag Man with a new hat. How we doing, brother? How you been?
Yes. I've been doing good. It's a new hat. We're in the off season. I got some new stuff. I got to show it off.
Yeah, I like it.
But no, this is the new Minnesota Vikings, obviously. I think it's their off season or training camp, whatever they want to call it, hat. Like, this is the legit one. Like, you'll see coaches and everybody wearing this. I was a sucker and was like, ooh, cool, and bought it the other day, and man, it is awesome.
Yes.
Look at it. It's whited out with the purple. It looks so cool.
Dude, I like it.
And the white theme is going to be super fun to talk about here in a little bit.
Yes,
but we'll get there when we get there.
Yes, we're going to get there. Indeed. You've had company, though, this last week. How'd it go? You had someone who is now in the comments. You had your mom in town. So how was that for the last week?
It was good. Hi, Mom.
There it is.
Hopefully you made it home safe. No, it was good. Mom came and visited for a week. It was awesome to show her around and just kind of hang out with her for a while. I hadn't seen her for a while, so it was really good to hang out. And she seemed to really enjoy it. I know she said today, she's like, I don't want to go home. It's like, yeah, I don't want you to go home either, but I'm busy next week, so I kind of have to. So it was one of those things, but it was awesome to have her out here, and it was really fun. I think she had fun. She could probably say it in the comments if she did or didn't. But no, it was great, and I'm glad that we're back. We did a little bit of stuff behind the scenes during last week. You and I did. But no, it was fun.
Dave's giving us crap in the comments already. Yes.
We don't care.
Dude, you're the problem,
this is an NFL
Dave.
program.
You are the reason that we haven't had a show in 2 weeks because your dang schedule sucks. So this is why we're having a show right now. Man, alive. Yeah.
No, Dave, she did not buy that hat. I bought this one.
Yeah,
and no, I'm not buying you one. So deal with it.
Yeah. Well, anyway, yeah, your mom has confirmed she did have fun. And actually, you know what? What the heck? Since we're talking Vikings, we got 2 Vikings fans in the comments. One on your end there, and yeah, I'm a closet Vikings fan. There was a Vikings announcement that came out this week, which, you know,
there was.
Now, before I put the graphic up, I do want to say, look, we've been begging the NFL for this for at least a year now. At least, right? I mean, it's been over a year, really, that we've been begging the NFL to do this with every team. But the Vikings have come out and announced the new look. They announced it yesterday with the Winter Warrior? Here it comes, buddy. Tell them
Winter
about
Warrior.
It. Look at that uniform. Is that sick or what?
So sweet.
Dude, that is filthy. That is an absolutely filthy uniform. Yeah, man. Man alive.
That looks so good.
It's exactly what we've been asking for. Total whiteout. We think every team should do this with their uniforms, especially now that they've done this third helmet thing that they're doing. I mean, a lot of teams taking it a lot of different ways. We'll see some of that tonight. But this is what we've wanted, man. The full out whiteout. So, yeah, what do you think, man? How'd they do?
It's sweet. It's so good. They nailed it. I think, and not a lot of teams, I know I might be stealing this directly from McAfee, not a lot of teams lose a uniform reveal. One team did that in particular this year, and that was the New York Giants. Granted, they were going for history, but it looks terrible.
That was so dumb.
But this one, they absolutely won big time. Every year, the Vikings, at least for the last couple of years, the Vikings have been doing a winter whiteout, they've called it, and it's been right around Christmas time. It's been like Christmas Eve, actually, the past couple of years, and they've worn all white. They've painted the field white, or the end zones white, so they inverted the whites and the purples, essentially.
Yes,
and they whited out the logo, and it looks amazing. But there's one thing that stuck out like a sore thumb every single time, and it was the purple helmet.
Yep.
Granted, it looked so fresh and so clean seeing all of that, but now they have a dedicated whiteout uniform with a white helmet, silver face mask. They added a stripe, which was interesting in my opinion.
I like it.
But it looks good. It looks so good.
I'm not gonna lie to you, dude.
It adds a little bit of flair, which is cool.
Not to throw a baseballism at an NFL thing, but dude, they knocked this out of the park. This is a 1,000% home run. You know, last year I absolutely went crazy over which uniform, a team that you would never think I'd be excited about a uniform of theirs. But who was I most excited?
Cleveland Browns.
Exactly, because they went full whiteout, and I was like, yes, that's what every team needs to do. They went white helmet. They looked, even the Browns with brown and orange as their colors. You throw a full white out the helmet, everything. They look so good, man. So good.
It makes the color pop that much more. And I'm looking at the Viking one right now again. I mean, these have been running through my head all day or all week since they released them. Might have only been yesterday, but still. They were running through my head. It's so cool to see the purple on there. They added the silver touch, like just the hint of the shine for like snow in Minnesota. They made it to where it looks like icicles. If you look really closely at Aaron Jones, number 33 here, it has like the
little points on it.
Icicle effect. Also, gotta say, I love seeing Aaron Jones do the skull chant in a Vikings uniform as a former Packers player. I love it.
Oh, dude, I know.
Seeing
right?
the Packers fans just hate on it, I love it. It's great. But man, they are so sweet. As soon as they were released officially, I went on. I'm like, when are these going to be released? Because I need one.
I know you were looking for one today. I know you've been
looking for one today.
You were looking for one yesterday. You were looking. In fact, right at showtime, I had to say, all right, stop shopping because they finally released them on NFL
They are available.
Shop.
They are.
Yeah. And so now the question is, will Andrew go with a jersey or with a helmet?
They have a helmet available, which is new. I did not expect them to do that. And it's the same cost for a replica helmet versus a jersey. Ooh, the decision is tough.
That is tough. That is tough. You can't wear the helmet, but boy, it'd look good sitting out there on that shelf, man.
Oh, this it would look so good if it's just right here.
This uniform is so good. I think I would get both. I know that's a lot. You'll have to space those out. But
that's true. I might have to wait till I start getting, school paychecks again.
Yeah.
But I might do it.
You're gonna have to.
The only question is, which one do you get first?
You're gonna have a jersey for when they wear this. I mean, flat out.
Oh yeah.
You're gonna have to.
Now they are going to wear
when they're gonna wear it, right?
They did. Let me double check. They announced it. It is going to be a one-time deal. So far, it's a one-time deal. Now we'll see if the Vikings do their throwbacks again this year like they did last year. That is a third uniform they can do. So we'll see if we have 3 different Vikings looks this year. Standard, Winter Whiteout, or Winter Warrior, and throwback. But they're wearing the Winter Warrior on Monday Night Football against the Bears on December 16th. So it's the closest game at home they have to Christmas. So that's what they're going to do, is they're going to roll these out prior to Christmas, is what I should say, the closest prior to Christmas. They're going to roll these out on Monday Night Football against the Bears in U.S. Bank Stadium, and it's going to be awesome.
It's going to be sick, dude. It's going to be so filthy.
It's going to be so cool.
They're going to have the field inverted. I'm sure they're going to white out it's going to be like college game, right? White out everybody in the stands.
Oh, it's going to look like a college. Yeah, it's going to look like a college uniform or a college stadium where you get to white out, you get the fans into it. The fans absolutely love it. I was at work on Christmas Eve 2 years ago when they debuted the Winter Whiteout. and I had coworkers at the time that were huge Vikings fans and all that. We all took our lunch break around the same time. We were up in the lunchroom or the break room eating our lunch. The Vikings game started. I had my phone. We all started watching the game on my phone, and it looked awesome.
Dave says he just bought JJ McCarthy winter whiteout, $129.99. That's pretty nice.
All right.
That's pretty nice. Challenge accepted, dude. I know you had
challenge accepted.
Well, here's a challenge to Dave though. So Dave, as I called him out and said, you're the reason that we haven't had a show in 2 weeks. He says to me right here in the comments in front of God and everybody, he says, "Whatever. I'm sitting on the couch right now." Dave, if you want to go, we will finish this show. I will flip the script, flip everything in OBS, which is the software that we use, and we'll run a show.
We'll start a hockey show.
We'll run a hockey show
as soon as this is done.
Right after this. As soon as I've got it loaded. It's all loaded. It is
I've got
ready.
my gear. It doesn't take long for me to change my set either.
So Dave, you tell me, dude, if you are ready, we will flip this sucker and we will go tonight because we have to announce in fact, you know what?
The finalists.
Yeah.
We have to announce the finals. We haven't done it yet.
Speaking of ice, and it kind of goes with the theme, and hockey is where we're at right now. That is our main show that's going on, and we have one big show left, and it is the championship.
The
Masketology Championship. I didn't tell you I was going to put this graphic up, but you can see it right now. It is up. The final is going to be between Hunter and and our boy, who unfortunately is out of a job for the season, or for the rest of the season at least, Victor E. Green, our guy. So Dave, if you want to go, dude, we'll go. We'll flip this sucker and we'll have a show because I've got plenty of hockey things we could talk about as well. But yes, we have the Masketology Championship is coming up. And why don't you actually tell the people how that kind of works and what this is, if anybody doesn't know, because we are on the football show now talking about the NHL show.
That's true. We are talking the hockey show on the football show, so it's a little unorthodox. But the Masketology thing is, theme transcendent. It hit all of them because we already did the NFL one. These are graphics that I made up, and we had them all randomized, did a tournament, all of that stuff, over on Instagram. If you wanted to pull up that graphic real quick, there is the main Instagram page, DuctTapeDynasty_sports. That is Josh's page. That's the main thing for all of that. That's the main meat of the Duct Tape Dynasty social media Instagram platforms. Then we have a couple of affiliate pages. One of them I run, called DTD.BigSkyCountry. DTD, Duct Tape Dynasty, .BigSkyCountry. I'm up here in Montana. It's Big Sky Country. Roll with it. We had that. That's where I upload these graphics and do a polls on the story. So if you want to look, let's see if I'm pointing in the right direction. Right here?
Yep, there you go.
Right here is the QR code to that. That is where the polls go live, and it is up to you, the fans, to vote on who wins.
Yes.
We can talk about it all we want, but it's not up to us. It's up to you guys.
Yes.
So
Dave, 30 minutes.
Polls go
30
live.
minutes.
Haven't had one in a while, and we're going to get one going again, especially if Dave says, yeah, I'll get off the couch and quit sleeping. Then we'll do it. And those polls will go live after the show, and you guys can vote on who's going to be the Masketology champion for the NHL.
Yes. So there you go. There's the link. I need to actually update that because another person we need to talk about, I owe him a QR code on this graphic as well, is Sportnick's Kevin.
Oh, we definitely owe him one.
Yeah, big time. He's the one that made this guy right here. Anyway, just take a screenshot of the screen right here and then go back to that picture, and you can just literally hold your thumb, finger, whatever on any of these QR codes, and it'll pop up like, hey, you want to go to the Instagram, it'll take you where these say they go. So super simple, trying to make it as easy as we can for you guys. But yes, Masketology Championship, as I've labeled it.
Championship.
Apparently in 30 minutes. So Dave, get it ready, buddy. We're coming in 30 minutes. We're going to do a quick turn. First ever back-to-back show. It'll be awesome. We're going to make it happen. So yeah, that is coming up here in, 30 minutes, whatever. Another thing that's actually coming up next week, dude. Next week is the Kai Stewart Show. Kai Stewart,
we're getting
baby.
him back.
The people's
Yes.
champion is coming on again. You see him over the shoulder right here. This is his what do you call that? The poster, if you will,
Poster?
from his first championship fight where he lost. Oh my God, where he won the belt and he hasn't lost it since. That's what I was trying to say. So anyway, yeah, he's coming back on next week. If you are at all into combat sports, this guy is an absolute good time.
Unit.
He's this dude. He likes to get punched in the face and he likes to punch people in the face, and he's really good at it. So that's an awesome show that's going to be coming up. And another one that's coming, actually, and you kind of saw a Sportnik there of Kai, is we're going to be having Kevin on as a Sportnik show. So Mr. Sportniks himself is joining us in next season, actually in the Pick'em, which is our main show. And actually we have one Pick'em announcement that we need to make about our Pick'em show for next season. Although we're in the off season of the NFL, the brains are still working. We're still mulling things over. And one idea that Andrew came up with, why don't you tell him about it?
Yeah, so this was a good way. We were sitting here talking the whole time, just to give some background of, we had such a major jump and improvement from our season 1 to our season 2. Season 1, it was, if you guys are fans of the show, faithful fans, you know what this is. If you're new here, awesome, welcome. We're going to give you a bit of a history lesson. It was Josh sitting there on Twitch originally, then he made the switch to YouTube, with a Death Star screen background, with a backwards Chargers cap and some big old headphones, talking by himself, and we were just running the comment section.
Yep.
And then I got on the phone with him and said, hey, why don't we try and make this a little bit bigger? And he said, dude, I love this idea. Let's do it. And then we made it to where in the Pick'em, there was you, so Josh, there was myself, there was Wally, and there was Dave. There was just 4 of us. It was just the family. And then we said, let's expand this out a little bit more. So then we had a roster of 7. We included Cousin Bo. We had Uncle Chris, who was the colonel in the comments at the time. He's now not the colonel in the comments.
We have a new colonel in the comments.
That is now Dan.
Yep.
Then we expanded out to Bully. He was a last season addition to DTD. And we had the 7 of us, and then we recruited Cole, because Uncle Chris fell through on the Pick'em, and we recruited Cole, who was a buddy of Dave's. So we had our 7 pickers last season, and it went through. I don't know if you have the stats for how we did last year going, if you do or not. Bo won, we think, with some asterisks and some cheating, but you know what? That's fine. He definitely did that in fantasy, but we're not going to talk about that.
The bottom line is we had a lot of interest throughout the season. We grew from 30 subscribers now to almost 200.
To almost 200.
Come on,
guys, if you know somebody that hasn't subscribed yet, get them to subscribe. We're 1 away from 200.
Come on,
Dan,
now.
If you're watching this, stay away. Do not chase them off, Dan.
Dear God. Everybody unsubscribes when Dan comes on. But anyway, so we had a lot of people asking, hey, can I be part of this? And look, I want everybody to be part of this. I want to do this full time. That'd be a blast. Be a lot more fun than going to work every day. But it takes a lot of effort to put all this together. And so we're like, how do we expand? But I can't keep 20 people's, lines going across this thing. It took a lot of effort to put it together last year. It did. And so we came up with the idea of, go ahead.
Yeah, so you and I were sitting here talking. We were trying to figure out what we could do to incorporate those that wanted to be on the show. And our main bottom line was, like you said, we don't want to build 20 graphics for 20 different people, because that would be insane.
Yeah, it just becomes...
So why don't we just keep it as our 7, keep our 7 pickers and our 7 roster. It's a sweet number. We have the lean. It makes it work.
Yep.
So what I thought of, and you loved, and we're going to install this year, and yes, we will explain this again later. This is going to be our first time explaining it. We'll refine the rules. We'll get it more explained when the season starts. But we are installing the guest picker protocol.
Yes.
That is coming in. The guest picker protocol is what we are installing. And that means all of the 7 of us, our main 7 ducks, we will have the chance throughout the NFL season, all 18 weeks of games, to have the chance to bring in a sub or bring in a guest picker on behalf of us for 1 week throughout the season.
Yep.
We get the chance to bring in a guest picker for 1 week. So let's just say after week 5, I think we agreed week 5 we have to keep our original 7 in there before we can start sub stuff in, just to get some flow and some continuity going. But let's say on week 6, let's just say I've been having a terrible week at week 6, and I call up a buddy and say, hey, I need some help here. Do you mind picking my games for me? Then they are my picks for that week. So anything they do goes onto my record. It could be good, it could be bad, it could be just right in the middle.
So be
but
smart about
we
it.
have a guest person in there, so we are factoring in more people into the show. And we also, another rule with that, you can only do it once throughout the season, and each picker can only do it once. So, and you have to use different people each time. So, like, if you want to say, hey, Mary, would you come be my guest picker for a week? Because I've been so busy, I got to do this. No one else can use Mary then for this season.
Yeah. Yeah.
She is off the table. She is done for a guest picker protocol. But we're going to have fun trying this out. We'll get the rules completely written down so we can explain it fully when the season gets close. But that's what we're going to install this year, is the guest picker protocol.
Yes, that's going to be awesome. Another thing that's coming is we made an announcement about it, but what the heck? Let's do it again, ladies and gentlemen. A few special shows, the CatCast.
Yes.
Yes, the CatCast will be coming live next season as well. So FTG, yes.
The CatCast.
Yes, for the game. For the game.
For the game.
So the CatCast is coming next season. A few shows. Yeah, we'll play that, but check this out. This one I'm excited about. So, dude, okay. We love McAfee, right? We absolutely love McAfee.
Oh, we absolutely love it.
Dude,
all right, are we going back to NFL talk?
I'm going back to NFL talk, and I'm talking about this next guy that I'm going to end up bringing on. Not tonight, but he is coming on. He's agreed to come on the show. I'm excited, and I've got a video intro for him. But this guy is basically Dude Perfect meets Pat McAfee. That's what I would say. That is exactly what this dude is. So anyway, there's a sweet video that's going to play. You and I are going to have to shut up for it so they can hear it, because it's a little bit quieter than us, and I'm too stupid to be able to figure that out. So, but anyway, okay, this guy was a walk-on at UNLV, a kicker, right? So his best friend at UNLV was Ken Walter. And you're like, who's Ken Walter? Oh, nobody. Just the guy that held all the game-winning kicks in the NFL for Adam Vinatieri. Yeah, I think you know that name. What? Yeah. So this guy who goes by the Chainsaw is going to be coming on the show pretty soon as well. We're going to have Kevin on, which we've been talking about. He's going to be implemented into our picks and whatnot, but we're going to have a special show to bring this next guy on and just talk football and get some of his stories. He's like, man, I've got so many crazy stories and
speaking of Kevin, we got a Kevin in the comments.
Oh, is Kevin? Has he joined us in the comments? I had to break away from the comments to Kevin. By the way, we're going to be doing a impromptu. We just called Dave out. We're going to do an impromptu. We're going to close the book on this. What the heck is it? The Masketology. Right after this. I am basically going to flip the show, and then we're going to come right back on and do Masketology and close this sucker out. So, which, by the way, along with that show, the next thing that comes while the Stanley Cup Finals are going is going to be we're gonna name the Utah hockey team. So that's pretty exciting. I'm excited about that. So that's coming up right after this. But let's check out this video of Adam Chainsaw Lennon. Okay, this is the guy. He's going to come on, special guest appearance. Check this out.
Okay, guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to onside kick it. It's going to bounce. It's going to spin. It's going to go through the top of the ladder here. Then I'm going to catch it over here. Here we go.
I mean, how awesome is this, dude? Look at this. Look at this. Pushing the skateboard. Now, this one doesn't have any sound. There was a music that I had to pull off of it to avoid getting copyrighted.
Oh, that last one? Yeah.
Dude, this guy's sick. Anyway, he's coming on the show, man, and it's going to be awesome. I can't wait for it. So a lot coming up, a lot going on in the background. Just wanted to let everybody know that we are indeed still alive out here. I've got the Duct Tape Dynasty socials graphic back up. And shoot, dude, I'm ready to wrap this sucker up because I want to go do masketology. How about you?
Let's do our hockey show.
What do you think? You got anything else to tell the people out here before we go?
Hey, stick around for the hockey show. It'll probably be 10-minute turnaround, but stick around. We'll be right back.
Yeah.
This is the first time we're doing a commercial break between shows.
Yeah.
So stick around and then follow all things Duct Tape Dynasty. Yeah. We'll see you in a few minutes.
Oh, man. All right. Little Tyke's trick shot for the win. Yes. Kevin,
absolutely.
Stick around. We're about to do a hockey show, dude. So, all right, man. This is awesome. Let's get the heck out of here. Let's close this one down. I'll flip the script. And we'll get going for NHL.
Let's do it.
All right. We'll see y'all in a few minutes.